We woke up one morning with Steve on the radio saying, hey, one of the traps has been tripped. Vern prepares his tranquilizer dart.
Hurry up.
So Vern darts the bear. Within 10 minutes, it's asleep.
Sleeping.
From that point on, it's a very straightforward process for deployment of the critter cam. We've got collars that are easily adjusted to different size necks, and within a minute or two we could have it down to the right size, and then it's just simply a matter of snapping together a releasing component on the release buckle, and the system is deployed.
Is that going to be locked then?
That will be locked.
Okay, so now we've got the collar on. It's time for Vern to wake the bear up. Within 10 or 15 minutes, that bear is awake again, ready to walk off into the forest. The critter cam system is transmitting an image from a live wild bear to our remote receiving station a quarter-mile away.
System's working. Actually, I saw another bear in the picture.
What we found out was its family group.
Right there. There's a bear with her. It's a sow and a cub.
The bear went back to foraging and feeding almost immediately. Quickly, we got to see some of the things that it feeds on. Devil's club berries, skunk cabbage, blueberries, and grasses that we really hadn't known that much about. Evidently, they've got some of the same problems that we have when we eat too much, because at one point she admits this great big belch that in some cultures would indicate that she's satisfied. Well, when she gets back together with her family group, they're making noises, they're grunting, they're growling. At one point, the bear with the critter cam collar on it encounters one of its siblings, what appears to be one of its siblings. And there appears to be kind of a struggle that ensues. There's a moment of tension there that gets resolved when the other bear backs down and backs off slowly. At one point, she comes to a group of bears, probably her family group, and they're all sort of huddled together and they're taking a nap. She reaches out and she begins to dig herself what's called a daybed. One of the reasons that these bears are in this particular habitat at this time of year is because of salmon. Eventually, our bear went down to the stream and started to fish. This was a proof of concept pilot project. Will this work?
I've set it up to blow the collar at 7 p.m. on the evening of the 24th.
Sends a signal to the collar remotely and it pops off. The next step, of course, is to go recover it.
Right there it is.
There it is.
I mean, this is a lot of work, but there's a good reason to do it. If we can learn fundamental new things about the behavior and ecology of these animals in their natural habitat, well, we understand them better. And the better we understand them, the more we can empathize, the more we care about these species, the harder we're going to work to make sure that we protect them and their habitats.
Wild Chronicles is sponsored by National Geographic Mission Programs. To find out more about your planet, come to www.nationalgeographic.com.